to start. Good afternoon, class. I guess you are all doing well. I'm Shamarat Al Hassan. Shamarat Al Hassan. I know you've not heard it before, so it will be difficult for you to pronounce for now. But then you can call me Miss Shama. Miss, then you had Shama to it. Okay, so I'm going to be your math teacher for this academic year. I graduated from University of Cape Coast in 2018. I did my internship at Labadi Senior High School, and then my national service at Mankwade College, and then I did a little service with them too. So I'm going to be your math teacher for the academic year. But before we go into what we are supposed to do as a class, I would like to share with you some contracts. That's some contracts which are the rules we would have to abide by before we have a successful class. And then I only have 4 rules for now, but then as time goes on, we'll be adding more rules to it. I hope we all agree. Okay, so I'm going to read the rules out, then we all pledge to abide by it. Is that okay? Okay, our first rule is 1. Prepare adequately before class. 2. Pay attention in class. 3. Not go out without a permission. And 4. Submit all assignments on time. So these are our rules for the academic year. As I said, we'll be adding more to it as we go on. So right now, if you agree to these rules, then we are going to pledge. Can you all stand up? Good. Now put your hand on the upper part of your breast, that is your chest, and then pledge with me. So you say I, and then mention your name. So I'm going to give you an example, then we continue. I, Shamarat Al Hassan, pledge to prepare adequately before class, pay attention in class, not go out without a permission, and then submit my assignment on time. Is that okay? Good. So once we have rules, then we have to get consequences. Since you are pledging, if you fail to abide by those rules, you should have penalties. Yes, and these are consequences. I'm going to read them out to you just like I did before we pledge. So the first rule is to join the lavender group. Okay, so before I continue, let me explain this to you. I love flowers, so mostly when I enter a class, the first thing I do is to divide them into 3 groups of flowers, and the best flower I know is lily of valley, and then the next best flower is rose, and then we have lavender too as the next 3rd best flower. So my best group are going to be called lily of valley, and then the next group will be rose, and then our last group will be lavender. So as the consequence here says, to join the lavender group. So for now, for starts, you are all lily of valley. I love you all. Yes, so you are all nice right now, but then when you fail to abide by those rules, then you leave lily of valley, then you join rose, and then when you keep messing up in rose, then you go to lavender. So if you fail to abide by these rules, then I shift you to lavender. That's why I said to join the lavender group. I hope we are all clear. Good. The second consequence is apologize to the class. Yes, if you don't abide by those rules, you would have to come and apologize to the whole class, especially your former group. Okay. Then the third consequence is stay extra hours after school for a reading section. And then the last session is answer a question after each class session. So with all this being said, we are going to make our pledges to the consequence too. So let's put our hands on our chest like we did earlier and then say this. I, Shamarat Al-Hassan, pledge to join the Lavender Group when I fail to abide by our contracts, to stay extra hours after school for a reading section, to apologize to the class, and then answer a question after each class section. So these are our consequences. Good. So it's like I've been doing much of the talking. Since we've all agreed to what we want to do now, I think I have to show you how to clap. No, I wouldn't call it clap, but then how to motivate someone when the person answers a question correctly. This time I don't want us to be clapping to disturb the other class. So when someone claps, when someone answers a question correctly, I expect you to just say something. So I will be like FBY. FBY means for better you. Then, so if I say FBY, then you say for better you to the person with thumbs up. And then I'll say FBYM. Then you say for better you and me. Is that okay? So if the person answers the question correctly, then it will go with FBY and then FBYM. But then if the answer is kind of correct or incorrect, we give the person just an FBY. So let's try. FBY for better you. FBYM for better you and me. Is that okay? So that's how we are going to show appreciation or motivate someone every time they answer a question correctly. Good. So with our mode of showing motivation, I think we are all energized now, and then we can move to the next thing, which are the goals of the class. As a class, we need to have a goal. You can't just be somewhere without a plan. You should have something you are drawing to. So these are our goals for this academic year. The first goal is, so we start with the short-term goal. The first short-term goal is to score more than half in every assignment. The next goal is be the well-behaved students in school. So when I say be the well-behaved students in school, like you don't litter around, you dress properly, you wear the appropriate uniform to school, you speak English, like all the protocols, good protocols have to be observed. Then our long-term goal, attain higher grades in our final exams. So you have to attain higher grades. These are the long-term goals. And the second one is be good citizens to the country. So being a good student, attaining higher grade doesn't only end here. Once you are out of this four walls, you should be good citizens too. So littering around doesn't only stop in school, you even stop it when you are home or anywhere. Is that clear? Thank you. Thank you for paying attention. But before we end, I can see most of you are bored here, so I want to bring a little energy in class. So I'm going to teach you a song, a short song, so that we sing anytime we are bored in class or to start a lesson. And the song goes like, I am smart, I know. I am perfect, I know. I can do everything with a little push. Do you get it? So it goes like, I'm smart, I know. I'm perfect, I know. I can do everything with a little push. Let's go. I'm smart, I know. I'm perfect, I know. I can do everything with a little push. Let's go. I'm smart, I know. I'm perfect, I know. I can do everything with a little push. Okay, so thank you for paying attention. I love you so much. If this is how the class is going to be, then I think we are going to have an interesting class. Have a nice day. See you next week. Love you all. Bye bye.